Yo, what's up YouTube? And today we're showing you 5 easy ways to improve your chances of winning in Fortnite Battle Royale. These are 5 tips that I use in almost every one of my Fortnite games, and they improve my chances of winning severely. My first tip for you is to build walls and stairs exactly how you see me build in this clip, because it gives you an advantage where you can see over the steps and walls to see exactly where everyone is, to get information, gather everything you can. And then if you think you can, take little pot shots at people. And I love doing this because there's nothing they can do about it, especially if you get upgraded walls like brick or metal, and it's just really good. And later on, I also use stairs to get a height advantage, which is great because then if you have like an RPG or something, you can shoot right down from above them, and they can't do anything about you, and it's just ridiculous. I'm gonna let this clip play out so you can see exactly what I mean by all this. Oh, and one more thing I have to add to this real quick is if they have like a grenade launcher or they're throwing grenades at you or an RPG's coming at you, this idea is really good too because then you can just jump right out through the steps, and I love it. I don't know what he was up to. He had no guns. He was sitting outside and doing nothing. Oh man. 9 kills. I'll take it. Not as much as I'd like, but win's a win. Damn. My second tip is to don't stop moving and don't expose yourself. And these are really 2 different tips, but I just put them together because they really go together. But whenever you make these stair walls like this, you don't want to expose yourself when looking over them, or if you're just behind a tree or something. When you're gathering information, you don't want to expose yourself. Like what my friend does here is he's peeking his head over, and he pays the price of getting sniped. And that's exactly what will happen if you just expose yourself for no reason. And I love my friend to death, but that's just a dumb move. And the second part about don't stop moving, if you're out in the opening, don't just stop moving right out there, because then you're gonna get sniped exact same way. And it's just really a dumb move. Like, you always want to move because it's harder to hit you when you're a moving target than when you're just standing still. You can get an easy sniper shot to the back of the head or something. But if you know exactly where someone is and they don't know exactly where you are at, I would recommend not moving then, because in this game, moving severely impacts your accuracy. So if they don't know where you're at, there's no reason to be moving. So I would just start taking your like pot shots at them, and then once they finally see where you're at, I'd start moving a little bit, like strafing and all that, just to make it so you're a harder target to hit. But I don't know if crouching has any effect on your accuracy or not. I can't tell you that. Tip number 3 is don't bunch up with your teammates. And what I mean by this is, if you're playing with a group of friends, don't stand so close to each other that you can get taken out with one grenade launcher, one grenade, or one RPG. Just like these kids right here, they were both healing right next to each other, and all it took was one RPG round to end the game and give me and my friend an easy victory, whereas they could have actually been separated and I only killed one, and they actually had a fighting chance there towards the end. Tip number 4 is don't blow your load. And what I mean by this is, if you see someone and don't necessarily have the perfect shot and you don't think you'll be able to kill them, just don't take the shot and wait till you can get into position. And then also, if you know someone's around you but you don't necessarily know exactly where they are, don't just start randomly shooting, because all you're going to do is going to give away your position and then make it easy for them to find you and then be able to kill you. Just like these kids did in this clip right here. I had the grenade launcher and I traded it out for the RPG just because I like the RPG more. Well, they found my grenade launcher and decided, hey, I'm just going to randomly start shooting this off. And what it did is just give away their position. And I was on the roof with my friend, and they didn't even know it. And all it took was one RPG round, just like I said in the last clip, to kill them and end this game for the easy win. Did they pick up my grenade launcher? I see them both.
All I hear is, I see them both, and we win.
Oh my god. Why would they do that? Now my 5th and final tip is just to let people fight it out. And what I mean by this is, if you hear people fighting in the distance, like two teams coming together and they're just fighting it out, just wait until one team wins and then they're getting all the loot from the fight, and then just come up behind them while they're looting and just shoot them and kill them. Then you get 4 different people's loot, just like you see in these 2 clips here from me and my friend. This is in the same game too, one after another. And all we had to do is we just let them fight it out, and then once they were like, oh, no one's here, we're just going to start picking up loot, me and my friend came up behind them and we killed both of them. And it's just ridiculous. I don't know why people just, as soon as they kill someone, they're like, oh, I gotta go and loot them. And that's another tip, just when you kill someone, make sure you're looking around to see if there's anyone else, because you never know who's on their team, or if there's people watching this fight go down, just like me and my friend do here. And that's all I have for you guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And if this video gets 10 likes, then I'll make another 5 tips video, or maybe 5 things not to do. I mean, just tell me in the comments what you want to see.